Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Thompson of drlisamthompson.com, and welcome to part 3 of our LinkedIn Marketing 101 for home business owners. Today we're going to talk about how to connect with people on LinkedIn. Now, let's do a quick review of the first two parts. In part 1, we talked about why LinkedIn is such an untapped market for getting leads for your business. You can have 30,000 connections or friends on LinkedIn without any type of doing paid advertising. With Facebook, okay, you can only have a max of following 5,000 people and having 5,000 friends. If you want to get 30,000 on Facebook, you're going to have a fan page and do Facebook advertising. And Facebook advertising doesn't look very well with network marketers. They don't know how to do it, and a lot of them get frustrated because their ad accounts get shut down. So LinkedIn is a really great way to find those influencers, those people that have big networks of people who they know that they can tap into, and because they have lots of authority and they also have lots of they have more discretionary income to spend, meaning they're a little bit more affluent, okay? They have more money to, possibly invest into a business. They are going to be more willing to come out and start a business. Now, one thing when we were looking at developing our profile, we talked about how to develop our profile in part 2, and we looked at some successful social media profiles on LinkedIn. Now, when you're looking at the differences between Facebook and LinkedIn marketing, this is a really good visual for you to keep in mind. When you do things like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that's more like going to McDonald's. It's casual. People, there's more of a relaxed vibe to it, okay? You're not as serious, okay? There's not a whole lot of a big intention and purpose except, being social, wanting to, and to be entertained and share lots of different topics and things. With LinkedIn, however, this is like going to a steakhouse. This is a business network. When you think of people going to a steakhouse, they dress up. This is more formal. You see a lot of business deals being done at, power lunches at a steakhouse than they would at McDonald's. So there's a different vibe when people go to a steakhouse. So when you're going on LinkedIn, you have to understand that people are on LinkedIn for a couple of reasons. They're there to do business, learn about business, and find business opportunities. They're not there to be social and find out about what happened at Cousin Susie's wedding or pictures of cute puppies and kittens, okay? So when you're connecting with people on LinkedIn, you got to make sure you're connecting the right way. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to pause the video. We're going to go into LinkedIn, and I'm going to show you some ways of how to start connecting with people, just making the simple connection. All right, so let me pause the video, and we'll head over to LinkedIn. Okay, here we are back on LinkedIn. And so what we're going to do right now is we're going to start making connections. Once you have your profile filled up, now you want to go and you want to start connecting with people who would be your best prospect, who are in your target market. So what you want to do, see, I'm not even connected with Terry yet. So what I'm going to do to connect with people, all you have to do is click connect. Okay, so it's going to be on its way, and you can add a note to personalize if you want. Okay, so I know Terry, so I'm just going to click done. So if you wanted to do a note, you can say, when you go and visit someone's profile, you can maybe start a conversation. What I like to do is, if you don't know somebody, look through their profile, find something that you have in common with, and say, I would like to connect with you. Okay, a little personal message like that goes a long way because they're going to be more than likely to return the favor. So that is a real great way to start conversations. Do not, though, do not pitch your product, service, or business right off the bat. What you want to do is make a connection. It's an introduction to who you are, okay? You know, if you have mutual friends in common, that might be another way. Hey, I noticed that, you know, you're connected with, and I know them, great person. I was on your profile and noticed that you do this, this, and this. I would love to connect with you more and learn more about what you do. Something along that line, and you will get more people willing to connect with you. Okay, following along the same lines like with Facebook, when I get Facebook friend requests, I only accept friend requests from those who have sent me a message. Okay, it is a great way to start building a relationship. And people who are on LinkedIn really like that. But because I know Terry, I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to click done. And then what happens is once I know that we've been connected, I will see and something appear in the notifications section. Okay? And you'll also know here when you click on your network who are all your connections. Now, where to find connections, what we'll do here too, I'm just going to type in Terry's name again. Okay, you can also look based on, okay, you're going to get, LinkedIn is also going to show you, I'm going to quick close these down here, they're going to show you people who are related to Terry in the similar industry or keywords. So you can look here and you can see who all these people are and you can take a look. Okay, sometimes if you hover over it, it might show. Otherwise, you can just do a click. You can click and open it in a new window. But I'm going to come over here to Jessica Higdon, all right, and you can see there are some people that I know here that have also, because they like Jessica Higdon, these are some other people that show up. So this is another way you can find other people to connect with. So here, I'm just going to bring up, and here is John Melton. And I love John and Nadia, so I am going to send John a quick note. Say, hi, John. I follow you and Nadia on Facebook. Love your Facebook Live videos. They are so much fun. Would love to connect with you on LinkedIn. Dr. Lisa. All right. So, and you don't get a whole lot to do for a note. So it's really short. So now I know that John will get that message, and now we can now connect. Now look here. Here's what happens here too to connect with other people. You can see here I can find other people in a similar field that I can connect with. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So after you make a connection, you can find people this way to connect with. Okay, and when you see down here these little circles, these are mutual friends. So as you grow your LinkedIn network, if you have more people in common, like, you know, 15, 20, 25 people, connect with them. Okay, it's a really great way to start building your network. Now here's another cool way where you can really get to targeted, ultra targeted people on LinkedIn. Now I have to be honest with you, I set up this separate account with my business. I have a professional one for my speech language pathology practice, but this is just with my business here. That's why I only have 14 connections. But what you want to do now, this is really cool what you can do in LinkedIn. You can search for people, jobs, or content. So if you wanted to type in a keyword, let's type in network marketing. Okay, I can type in network marketing, and we have over 4 million results of people you can connect with. So you can narrow this down even further by coming over. You can drop down connections, like, who are people you're connected with. Second and third connections are people who you're connected with and their connections. You can do it that way. You can go by location. So if I wanted to say United States, Greater Minneapolis, St. Paul, I can hit that apply button. Now look what happens. Now it's narrowed down. We got about 1 million now, where it is now with connections, current companies, okay. I can do connections that are just first connections. And if I hit apply, now we're down to 7 people. And so then what I can do is I can go in. Now I'm connected with all of these people here. Once you're connected, what will happen is you can now have a message button and you can start messaging these people and start more conversations. Now, here's another way you can do this. If you wanted to do, like, we're back to network marketing, I can come here and click on all filters, and I can come down and say only people who are English, people who are, I can say anybody who attended these schools if I want. I can also put down anyone who's in the internet industry in the United States, Greater Minneapolis, St. Paul. If I hit apply, look at that. It went from 4 million results all the way down to 50,000. So you can see how you can narrow this to really find your prospects, okay, and really find people you want to connect with. So I'm going to quick pause the video and we're going to go back to the slides. Now, wasn't that helpful? Are you getting excited about using LinkedIn to grow your business? I know I am. I mean, I really used LinkedIn a lot just to grow my speech language pathology practice, but never really understood the power of how to really use this to grow my home business. So I'm really pumped and excited to be doing that right now. So you want to make sure to stay tuned for part 4 of this masterclass, because now you're going to learn the 5-step formula to generating leads on LinkedIn. Now that you've got that connection set up, we now have to take them through a process, and that's what we're going to learn in part 4. So to get part 4, if you haven't done so already, make sure you've liked my fan page. Follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Lisa Thompson. Or you can follow me on YouTube as well by subscribing to my YouTube channel at www.drlisamthompson.com/subscribe. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be uploading part 4 to both my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. So if you've got the notifications set on both of them, you will be notified by both Facebook and or YouTube so that you can watch it right away. Now, before you go, make sure you've registered for Gloria McDonald's free LinkedIn Masterclass, which is Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She is the LinkedIn queen for network marketers, and what she is going to teach you. She's been in the industry for almost 40 years, and her business tanked, and she went from the point of being almost bankrupt and over $100,000 in debt, learning how to use LinkedIn to grow and recruit people. And she has developed a blueprint where she's going to show you how to recruit rejection-free on LinkedIn, how to create your profile, your LinkedIn profile, where it's not going to risk changing your profile if you have a job, okay? Her 3-step pattern to turn prospects into reps, and her special 1-hour-a-day LinkedIn domination blueprint. She's going to give that all to you. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to be there. All you have to do is click on the button. Go to www.drlisamthompson.com/webinar. I also have the link in the video description and in the comments section. Click on that link, put in your name and your email address. This is free registration, free training. Make sure you get there 15 to 30 minutes early. This thing is going to sell out. I know a lot of people are fed up with Facebook right now. And want to be ahead of the curve and start leveraging LinkedIn. So register. I'll see you at the webinar, and I'll also see you in part 4 of this video series.